What's going on, everybody? To all my wrestling fanatics, it's me, the Don, and the Wise Man, T Rock. What's going on, T Rock?
Nothing, man. Getting over. Excuse me. You can probably hear it. Getting over being sick for like a week.
Oh God.
Still got a sore throat, but we're gonna make it work. We're gonna make
Right,
it work.
right, right, right. Yeah, you gotta get some of that Delsum, some of that third flu, some of that Mucinex, some yeah. The
See,
wife
right now I got some of that chloroseptic.
Chloroseptic. Right. The wife try to keep purred up in this house because of
Oh, I already
allergies and
know.
everything else from back in the day when she used to work at the kids, schools,
Oh
and
yeah,
all this stuff. Yeah, but
yeah. I
yeah,
was married once. I know.
right, it's rough. It's rough. I was
Actually,
married twice.
I was married twice technically.
Right,
But
we
yeah, man.
yeah.
Yeah. I had my ex used to. I didn't even know like for a week. Because in the morning I would leave with a little hot drink, whatever, tea or something. I had no idea she was putting thorough flu in my drink, and so like for a week I was going to work with thorough flu, and I was like, no wonder I feel so much better. She's like, I didn't even tell you, didn't even tell you.
AT, right. Couldn't even deny it. So it's like, it snuck it up
Yeah,
on you.
yeah. I'm like, all right,
Works out sometime like that. Works out. That's
that it
hilarious.
does.
Right. So yeah, this week, people. I mean, quite a few things been going on, and everybody knows the top issue with this week that went down last night. John Cena's final match. That's it. Tatui. He ain't coming back, and I
Will
do
not see
believe.
him anymore.
Right. Literally. But he said he signed on. I did see he signed on a 5-year deal. That he's gonna still be in the background with the, helping out here, doing this little thing here. But I believe, like, you have some of those wrestlers from the days and be like, all right, yeah, I'm retired, but then they get that itch, want to step back in the
Yeah,
ring, and
the
they
Legends contract.
right. Nah, I can see John Cena's like, no, I'm done. He's
Yeah,
like, I'm done.
exactly.
I
Yeah,
gave
I ain't
enough
doing
of
that
my
no more.
time to this game. But hey,
Exactly.
it is what it is. But we will get to more of the John Cena retirement tour. This is the John Cena retirement show. I guess you would say. And hey, it's
Welcome.
loyalty, love. What is it? Respect, love, and loyalty.
Hustle. No,
Hustle,
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 loyalty,
hustle,
and respect.
hustle, hustle. Yeah,
Pause.
yeah. That's the way we say hustle. That's man. That's what's it? Hustle. I think I got it labeled right. Heck, I had it on the title of the show. But yeah, that's hustle, loyalty, respect. Yeah, that's hey,
Yes,
the
yes.
man lived it. But
That he did.
what's some years? What was that? 20, 21 years?
23.
23 years. Mm,
Crazy.
yeah. I mean, John Cena. But like I said, we'll get to that. We gotta save the You gotta say the best for last. That's old thugonomics. So yeah, we'll get to it. We definitely will. But we're gonna start. We got some things, little things that happen here and there. But I'm gonna, just treat y'all to what just went on this past week in AEW. They introduced the tag team, the ladies title. They introduced the ladies title and a tag team title. So
Yes.
they've been having the tournament for that. That's been going on for a while, no doubt. But what it came to, what ended up happening at the end was the Babes of Wrath end up winning that bad boy, and they are the international, what is it?
Inaugural.
Inaugural. That's why I couldn't get it out. Inaugural women's tag team champions, the Babe of Wrath, with oh god, shut up. Holly, yeah,
Harley Cameron and Willow Nightingale.
Willow Nightingale, Harley Cameron. I like me some Willow Nightingale. Tell you that. I do like me some Willow Nightingale. So yeah, but I mean, I'm gonna tell you this: that match they had to win these titles, it was great. I mean, we see, like I said, we know AEW puts on some great matches. The
Yeah,
storylines
yeah,
might not be the greatest,
yeah,
but the matches are be like, yeah, that was a
yeah,
good match.
and yeah, yeah, and that's just because of the style of matches that they do there, right? They're more of an indie style wrestling company as opposed to what WWE does and trying to, this is, you're going to do your move set, you're going to do this, we're going to do that, and, in between, tell the story and all that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
Where in indies, what I'm saying, you can get power drived and kicked out, and kick out. It's like, huh? But that's the indie
Exactly.
style of wrestling. You know what I mean?
That's
So it is what it is.
exactly how it is too. I mean, it's funny enough. But hey, now we're gonna see how's it gonna come along there. It looks like they got a gang of talent right there in the women division with the tag team titles on the, with them on the line now. So we see, a little shake up now. Everybody can't go for the TBS or the TBS title. Everybody else can't go for the world title. They can't go. Yeah, shake it up a little bit. Let's put more bodies to use.
Oh
So
yeah,
we shall see. We shall see.
yeah, buddy. I'm happy for both of them.
Yeah, I mean, why not? So what are we going to start off with? We're going to start a little with WWE, or should we say the NXT? So right there, NXT for us. Let me get that.
There we go.
Yeah, look, NXT going on. We had this past Tuesday, had a little things happen here, little things happen here. But what stood out to me was Tony D'Angelo show back up again. Okay, but this week he drops Ethan Page. So now it's the thing about, okay, what is Tony D'Angelo's agenda? Because last other week he dropped Javon Evans. So this week he just drops Ethan Page. So where's he going with this? Where is he? Well, I don't know.
he's
I mean, it's
he's
like,
on a rampage.
yeah,
Everybody gets it.
everybody.
Everybody gets it. And Ethan Page is title holder. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah,
got to
yeah,
drop him. Javon Evans is a title contender for the most part, right?
pretty
I
much.
mean, let's make it interesting. Let's get the bouncy guy and the all legal guy and what I'm saying, the guy. You know what I mean? And let him do his evil thing. He got on black now. You know what I'm saying? That's a signature NXT thing. You know what I'm saying? You can wear anything. As soon as you turn heel, you got to wear black.
Gotta wear black. Gotta wear
Yeah,
black.
and he was, kind of a heelish kind of person anyway, but I guess he's completely healed now. You got to wear complete black.
I can see that. Yeah, I can see that. I mean, so yeah, I mean, Tony D'Angelo. I mean, I think
Yeah.
he's definitely looking good, and they if they book him right, come with this comeback. Oh yeah, I can see it definitely. and I could see him
Yeah,
eventually getting that title also.
right. I can see him eventually get called up.
Yeah, with that, I like
Yeah,
the look. I like the look
yeah.
of it.
I like the look as well. He can get called up, man. He's gonna be on the other side of that probably on the other side of Mania or something.
Good call. Yeah,
Yeah, I can see
pop
it.
up in
He's
Royal
good.
Rumble.
Yeah, dude's nice.
Yeah.
I like D'Angelo, and it's about time.
Mhm.
You know, had he gotten hurt, had he had not gotten hurt, there's no telling what he would have got on.
Yeah, true that. True that. True that. All right, so let's go here. What we got? What we got? We're gonna take a look down to. Do we go to? Let's go to Raw. Let's go to Raw. We're gonna visit Raw real quick. What happened at Raw? And one thing what happened? The hooded man shows back up again. So this week he takes
Yeah.
out Rey Mysterio and LA Knight. So it's just so CM Punk, Rey Mysterio, LA Knight. No connections. Where's the connections?
I don't know. Here's okay. Here's let me just start off by saying that I have subscribed to your thesis or theory of who this is
All right, all right.
being Austin Theory. I truly believe that's who this is.
Mm-hmm.
And we have to also think, okay, I still don't see the connection. Austin Theory has been hurt so much. I mean, he has been out so long from being hurt, I should say, that I can't. When he was just doing the tag team thing with Grayson, it's just like I can't remember anything before that that would make him, go out here and attack some of these folks. Now, obviously, the whole incident at the pay per view was kind of self serving for me. You know what I'm saying, you come in, do your thing, you jump out. You know what I'm saying. We'll give you some money, and heck, who knows? He might be the next person in the vision,
Right.
right? You know what I'm saying, get all the young cats together. Make your mouthpiece, Paul Heyman, and yeah, do your thing. You know what I mean? That's actually a pretty good, and smart thing, and plus, it gives them a lot of good heat, and it gives a whole lot more legitimacy to folks too, especially in Austin Theory, who I think was kind of treated as a you know an act as a other than a really good wrestler, I guess.
Yeah.
Only way I can think I could put that. But I can't see any correlation between any of the folks that has been attacked.
I know it. It's just you're looking for the connection and everything, but I mean, of course it'll come out. I don't know if he just like,
Yeah,
let's go ahead and get rid of Ray because he,
yeah,
he pretty much set him up for Logan Paul.
true.
CM Punk, when he tagged them, set him up for the Vision. And LA Knight ended by getting destroyed by the Vision. And while we
Yes,
speaking of that, yeah, the Vision takes out LA Knight.
yeah,
So it was like,
that was brutal.
yeah, it was so scary. It was very scary on that. It was like,
Yeah, yeah.
well, well. That's how y'all want to do this. It's like, all
All
righty.
right. So
So,
yeah, boy, that was wild.
hey, on top of the car.
Yeah,
It's just
again,
going
like
on.
yeah, he did. Who's that? Is it Braun Strowman caught that too
Yeah,
on
Ron
top
did
of a
kick him.
car? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, all right, so they obviously going to have LA Knight off TV for a minute,
Yeah,
right? Because it only makes sense. You can't have him back the next week with like a thing on his neck and his midsection wrapped up kind of situation. He's got to be off for
yeah,
at least a week, maybe two. You know what I mean? So, but we'll see what that actually does for a good LA Knight and Vision in the Vision feud,
yeah.
because they're feuding with just about everybody. You know what I mean? But
Everybody.
yeah, well, we'll see how that works out for LA Knight. Hopefully, then that gives them a lot of good feedback, I guess.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. So when that, like I said, it gas be coming up because I don't know what they waiting on. I mean, but It's still like tomorrow. Let's see, are they going to mention the Hoodie Man again, or is he just going to show up and do something? I'm wondering how's that going to work out. All right. With that said, let's go. This guy, this man Braun Breaker is bringing it every week now with his promos. He is bringing it. This week he tells CM Punk about how he don't want the new CM Punk. He wants the old CM Punk. And plus, he said, I'm gonna take your title, and while I'm at it, I'm gonna take your wife also.
Wow. Wow, that's just disrespectful.
Disrespectful, yes, sir.
That's completely disrespectful.
I'm just gonna take your wife also.
Golly. Yeah, yeah. Give the mic, let him do his thing.
Right. I mean,
You
it's
know?
like,
Yeah.
okay.
I heard that. I was like, good God, man. Leave the man's wife out of it.
It's a little personal. Why don't you get personal? I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, that's what you
Yeah.
do.
Just so angry though.
Yeah.
Such an angry man.
I mean, he's angry. He is.
He
But
said, okay, he's just angry.
but like we said last week, that's the thing about it. He does it. He's bringing it right now, and he just sounds so believable. He like,
Yeah.
yeah, it makes you feel for CM Punk. Like, bruh, he might just hurt you. Like, for
Really
real,
though.
for
For
real,
real
for
though.
real.
For real, for real. Like, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's cold stuff, man. But wow. You know what I mean? He does it. He's been doing a hell of a job. You know what I'm saying? I went in the back. There was sometimes be like, all right, it went a tad too far, but it's good. We're good. We're
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
what am I taking a
Right.
man's wife? Jeez.
Man. Oh. AJ better watch out. Damn.
You know
Hey,
what?
take her somewhere. Just keep her off TV. Is all I'm concerned.
Oh my God!
Oh,
Stop
did I
it!
say it? Did I say? Oh, my bad. My
Oh
bad.
Lord Jesus!
Okay, let's go to another subject right here. This is something I was worried. So we got, it looks like the Usos are back, the tag team in the tag team division. It's like, they are back together. They said, all right, we ready to go for the gold once again, the umpteenth time. And with that being said, has WWE gave up on Jay Uso?
No, I don't think they've given up on Jay. I just don't think there's any other place Jay can go. Right? I mean, they can keep him in the main event roster and all that kind of thing, but where does he go? He's had his wrestle. He had two great WrestleMania moments. He headlined WrestleMania. Oh, no, he didn't headline, did he? Oh, he beat Gunther in
Yeah,
WrestleMania.
beat Gunther. Yeah,
Yeah, you know what
that
I
was
mean.
the first
He's
match. Yeah.
right, and he had his moment. Right, he's had his moments, and he's took full advantage of his moments. Right. I mean, this is the only man in history that can get into a cage match and do this, and everything starts coming back again, and he's on top of the cage, yeet with everybody. Right. It's just
Yeah.
like, where do you go from there? Right. Where do you go from there? And so
Mm,
I don't think they've given up on it. I think they just gave him another avenue to go. He's always had the avenue to go back to tag with his brother. I just think they just gave him that option to go back because let's keep it real. I mean, is he going to be another person that's involved with the Vision? Is he going to be another person that's is he going to have another feud with Gunther? Is what I'm saying? Like, where do you go? Right? I don't think they've given up on him at all. I just think that just like Kofi, he had his time. He took full advantage of his time. All the people love him for this time, and they'll still love him, right? So time to fall back just for a little bit, but I'm sure they'll find a way to put him back there.
mm. I feel some of you saying, but I don't. I think it might be more to it. I mean, something that we don't even know because I think that even watching that we didn't get to it. I forgot about that uncut or whatever it was. The under the
Oh yeah,
yeah,
yes, I know what you're talking about.
yeah. We'll get to it one day. but everybody's watched it by now. I'm assuming because it's been out for
Yeah.
a minute. But just in case you haven't, yeah. So we'll step on it. But in that, it just felt like they was like, all right, look, we giving you the ball, you run with it and do it. But it seemed like at times I'm thinking Jade might have not took his full opportunity or took it easily. Let's say that. Like maybe ran out of steam at sometimes during some matches. Maybe not been in best physical form for him, as in how they want it. Or it seemed I don't it just seemed like it was something that he was missing in WWE probably wanted more of it. So with that, I don't know. But it seemed like they just because he gets a little like he's holding back on something, like or like he's mad, or is that supposed to be his style now? And how he just be looking irritated and mad.
Well, yeah, I think he's gonna have his own story. You know what I mean? Again, with the losses and stuff like that, and you know what I mean, like with the whole, listening to the tribal chief thing, all that coming back. I think he's gonna have his moment. I think the Yeet days are almost coming to an
Yeah, it's gonna be no yeet.
end. Yeah. No Yeet.
All right. With that, let me see here because we still got a what we got. What we got? Oh, I did miss that, but let me get back to that. So did I already hit that? The hooded man. All right, yeah. All right. Okay, so now let's move down. We're gonna go over to the Smack of Damn Hotel. As in, I bet that guy The Rock where he built SmackDown. All
Yep.
right, so look, where are we getting at? We're gonna start off with Dragunov finally gets Omos Tampa back in the ring. Well, in the ring, they finally battle because I thought my whole thing is when they've been going back and forth and he's getting called an asshole and this and that, and I'm thinking Champa's gonna be the one to beat. I was thinking to myself, that's who's gonna be the one to beat him. I thought it was about to end at one point, but Dragunov is yeah, he is legit. Like I said, there's actually guys in the back that are afraid of him to wrestle because how hard he goes.
Right.
But this was a great match. I give it that. Great match, Eddie.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Champa's
Champ.
always fantastic in the ring.
Yeah.
I have not seen a match where it's just like it was kind of garbage. He's always really good in the ring. Dragunov is like a very intimidating guy, right? Because when he gets in there, he loses his mind. This dude turns like red. It's just like what I mean. But Champa ain't no punk either.
Right.
So
Right.
that's what made this such a good match. That's what made this such a good match. Then when two people that basically ain't no punk and just ready to go do their thing, right? So, but excuse me, Dragunov just is just going to get that push right now.
Yeah. No doubt. He's gonna keep on right now because now they're like, oh, but then they had to think about it. So after the match, you had him getting taken out by DIY. So who comes to save him? Carmelo Hayes. I know you're gonna have respect for him from the match you did, but Carmelo Hayes with the save? I mean, you that man.
Right.
I don't see Carmelo with the face. I don't want the face Carmelo. I want the bad
Uh,
guy Carmelo.
is it the face though? I get you. I feel the same
Okay.
way. Let's
Yeah.
let's not get twisted. But it's like, is it the save or is it more of a self-serving kind of situation? Right.
Okay.
I came
Okay.
in to help you, but now what are you going to give me?
Another title shot. I feel you. That's why they call him.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
So
why they call
we
him
have
the
to see.
wise man.
We have to see, but that's why I'm like, come on now. Don't give me that. I don't, I mean, they already ruined Bobby Roode for me back in the day. We got too caught up.
That's right. Oh, there we go. I thought I heard it in the in the mist of the wise man. Yeah, that's why. Hey, that's just gives you something to think about right there. It just gives you something like, hmm,
Hmm.
you just might be on to something right there.
I'm trying,
Right,
dog. I'm
right,
trying.
right.
Trying.
But I want to tell you who is on to something.
Oh,
Hey, the bougie bully. Oh, I took the SmackDown down. I took that down. Hold up. That's the wrong thing.
there we go.
The bougie bully Lash Legend gets her biggest win of her career. Defeats Alexa Bliss. I thought this was going to end probably in a disqualification. Like, no, they not going to. I mean, yeah, they pulled the trigger and she defeated Alexa Bliss. It's like, wow, that's big. You
Yeah, yeah. I was like much like you. I was looking through the dirt sheets myself, and they was talking about Lash is probably going to get a nice little push come 2026. They
mm-hmm.
really like what she's doing right now, especially, and they also put her with Naya, just trying to help her get up to speed a little bit better, a little bit quicker as to how they handle things at that level, so to speak. So yeah, man, she could, if done right, she can do some really good stuff
Right, right. I definitely feel you on
from a baller.
that. Yes, yes, she is. She's and um. Ooh, it was a statistic that they said. She was the first. We'll get 1,000 rebounds. I want. It was something as in when she. It was something as in a
Wow,
1,000 rebounds in her career that she's had when she
no
was
better.
balling. So yeah, Ash the bully, the bougie bully. Yeah,
The
there you
bougie
go,
bully.
man. All right, so we got. Let me bring this back in real quick. This was from NXT that I didn't hit, where Oba Femi defeated Javon Evans. As in, Javon Evans had a chance to hold this title match off. Javon Evans came out early, like, look, I ain't trying to hold off. My time, I don't want to take John Cena, but my time is now. He said, he said, my time is down. I'm ready for the shot. I'm rolling. I've been winning. Let's go. Over like, okay. Like, let's do this. Tonight it
Yeah,
is. They signed it up. Cool. They getting to wrestle on. They having a great match so far. Over Javon hits him with this. Oba hits him with that. Javon coming hitting that stunner, that OG stunner, and he had him pinned. One, two. Then a referee gets slid out the ring, and you know it's a great camera angle they had it on. Like, oh, what's going on? You got the count. Femi's down. Camera goes shifts. There goes a Ricky Saints. Like, oh, okay, Ricky. He's like, no, no, no. No, no. Ricky Saints says, no, Javon, hold your horses, player. I want that title back. And
yes,
from then, that's all it took. And Oba took
yeah.
straight advantage of it. So,
The ruler.
but I'm looking for Javon. I mean, it really too much. You might as well bring him on up. He's been on the shows quite often recently. So let's go
Yeah,
ahead and keep him up there. I mean, might as well. Ain't nothing else.
might as well. He's
Yeah,
entertaining. He's
yeah.
entertaining. I think it's it's for me. I say the same thing, but it's also about position. Where do you put him? Who do you put him with? Right? Like,
Mm-hmm.
not necessarily to say kind of like a Last Legend situation where they put you with Naya to try to get you caught up. I mean, he may need that as well, but I'm talking more along the lines of as of like who would be his opponent? Carmelo?
I see what you're saying.
Would it be,
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, who would you just, you come in and kind of like what they did with Carmelo, right? He came in, he challenged folks, he lost to folks, and then he just kind of, excuse me, faded off into the background a little bit. Now he's starting to come back out or whatever. I do want that for Javon. I want him to come in and have a really good feud with somebody.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. I see what you're saying right there. I mean, no doubt. You don't want them to come in just lose them in the shuffle. Let's have them somewhere, get them placed, and having it some type of mixture, some type of feud, something's going on. Because yeah, that'd be, yeah, you'll forget about them. And the young OG, And when I say young, 21 years old, my man's doing things. He got a lot of time to go.
Oh, he's got plenty of time. He got plenty of time.
Yes, sir. Plenty,
And
plenty
uh,
of time.
and I'm going to say this every time we talk about Obafemi. Dude's great. I love
Oh, it's
Obafemi.
great.
I hate the entrance. I hate
How do
that.
you know
I
what about
absolutely, I do not like it at all. I already knew he was going because that's what I do not like it. I do not like it. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like. I just don't like it. It's just like if he, it'd be different if he came out from behind. You know what I'm saying? Came out and doing that. But to do that all the way down the ring to the ring, it's just
all
like,
the way
come
down,
on,
sir.
stop, just stop. Do it when you first come out. You know what
Uh,
I'm saying? Or when they, you know what I'm saying, when you finish doing your thing, you know, they got the light behind you and you got the
yeah.
silhouette and you're doing your thing and you got your pose going, and then maybe do it a little bit when you come down, but not all the way to the ring, dude.
Oh, into the
Can you
ring.
imagine if when he gets a WrestleMania, sometimes those long entrances, long,
Yeah.
it'd be 15 minutes.
like, come on.
It's like,
Over.
stop.
Over.
Yeah.
Just run it. Run it. Run it like
That's,
this. Yeah.
yeah.
Run it. Run it.
Go to the ring. Go to the ring. I don't need you to whoo, all the way down. It's gonna drive me
Yeah.
nuts.
He wears you out just by watching, like, man,
Yeah,
you don't get in the rain. Come on, man.
for
Let's
real.
play some
Like you got a Undertaker entrance. Take 20 minutes. No,
time.
get to the ring.
Yeah, the reason why I had to bring that match back up because hey, Javon Evans went on. He wrestled Tuesday. The man wrestled Tuesday. He wrestled Friday, and he wrestled Saturday. So Javon Evans making moves.
The
And
boy
when he
bouncing.
wrestled Friday, probably his biggest win, I guess you'll say. I mean, Javon Evans defeats the Miz. I mean, heck.
Shows the push right there. Shows the push.
And you know, Javon and the Miz can help somebody do it too, no doubt.
Exactly, exactly. So yeah, he'll. I think he'll. Yeah, he's gonna get caught up. You know what I'm saying? And wouldn't be surprised if this before Mania. Again, it's just about who at this point, right? So it's like at the New Day. Who.
Yeah, that's exactly. And I mean, he hit him with the OG cutter, took the Miz straight out. So yeah, and then the funny thing about it was when they was getting interviewed earlier, I do remember Javon calling the Miz Unc. He's like, "I'm not your uncle."
Yeah. I love it.
Right. So
Oh, the man.
hey.
Oh,
All right, people. Hey, I want to tell you, I didn't even tell you from the very beginning, but got a little guest showing up to join us tonight or today. Why not? And with that being said, let me get ready to bring my guy in. With that, all right, we have. Oh. Mm-mm. Hold on. Let me sign him. Here we go. Uh-oh. Yep. He's now lined up. Right. Are you? Uh-oh. Let me get you to the right. Oh, dang.
all right.
Okay.
We got a glimpse of him a whole bunch of times.
Right. Hold on. I don't know how the heck that happened like that, but we're gonna do it like this. Put that down. Do the boom. We get him at turn. I had it straight from the very beginning, but then I didn't get it. Uh, what the heck?
Go back.
Go back. Where you at? Uh, Technical difficulties on my part. Y'all are going to have to forgive me for that. I tell you. And still,
Keep going. Keep going.
all right. Let's get it here. And now Didn't get. Oh, come on. What's the heck? No, and I had it. Mm,
There you go. I go. Just make it. Just zoom in on it. Zoom out.
yeah. Hold on. I had it right earlier, but then I messed it up. I cannot believe I did that. Hey,
I
people,
can't
bear with
believe
me,
it's
people.
13-13.
Bear with me. Bear with me. Yeah.
I
All right,
can't believe
hold
my
on,
cheat.
Coco.
It's all good.
Mm-mm. Hold on.
I,
Hold on.
I, I can't
I
believe
can't.
my Chiefs can't make the playoffs. That's what I can't believe.
Uh-oh.
I can't believe nobody's filed a report against the Eagles right now against my Raiders.
Uh,
Oh, it is so embarrassing.
uh,
yeah, I got
my
the Chiefs.
division guy. Got a division guy.
Are you a Chiefs fan?
I am.
Oh my goodness. Oh,
There we go. Hold on.
yeah. I'll just
Just
stand
hold
back.
on.
How
There
about
we go.
that? That'll make it easier.
Let me, yeah. Let
Yeah.
me get that. Hold that up. That.
Ah, so yeah, that's there we go. That guy.
All right.
I get it figured out.
All right. Mm,
All
There
right.
we go,
All
Coco.
right. Here we go. Just trying to
Yep.
stand center frame for you. Here we go.
Yep.
There we go.
There we go.
There we go.
Thanks for patiently being, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, that was, I don't know how I did that, had that going, but we shall make sure everything else is
I'll just say I
smoothed up.
walk slow to the ring.
You know what?
All right, while we on it, everybody, we're gonna introduce you to our just Coco, DJ Coco. However, I'm gonna say this one of the things he does. I think I got everything set now. We all good? Looking good? Okay,
Yeah,
we good. We
let's
good.
do it.
And right there we go. Top it off. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have Coco on the show. Longtime wrestling fan.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
Exactly. All right, Coco, tell us about right off the top before we get into the action that we're about to go over. How long you been a wrestling fan? What got you into it? And he never gives up.
All right.
So we know.
Since that's part of the topic, but I've been a wrestling fan since I was a little kid. I'm a little bit older, so I remember going to Louisville Gardens. I remember seeing Rowdy Piper at Louisville Gardens.
Mm,
That's when I first realized that it wasn't exactly what I thought it was because Louisville Gardens isn't that big. And I was farther away from the ring, like I couldn't throw anything and hit him, but it's loud enough that you could hear me. And he had his back turned to somebody, and somebody came to get him, and I screamed, "Turn around!" And he never moved. And I was like, okay, okay. So ever since then, I've just been a fan. I've watched it for a long time. I got to meet some of the guys when we used to have OVW down here that was part of WWE here, working in the bars. I met a lot of people. And then, like,
hmm
for people that didn't know, Sully's on 4th Street pretty much employed most of the WWE roster when they were coming up.
Good
Wow,
stuff.
remember those days, Sully days. Yes, sir. Remember those.
I did too.
That's
Yeah,
those things.
met
Yeah,
my
I
second
remember.
wife there.
Nice. I
Yeah.
think we all met somebody there at least once.
Yeah. We got divorced, so that's what it
My days was have a nice day cafe. Those days back then when those Friday nights didn't have nothing to do, slide in there, you never know. Back in the bar, the famous the bar or whatever you want.
The
So
bar
heck,
of
those
Louisville.
days where I've seen so many wrestlers come through there, as in like you said, the OVW days after WWE shows and they just pop up. And I can tell you, I remember one day my boy Al told Victoria to stop beating up on Trish Stratus. Al was meant that too. He's like, hey, can you do me a favor and stop beating up Trish Stratus? Like he was like, I said, bro, you what the hell? So yeah, it was some good old days back in those days, like I said, and coming up to wrestling, Louisville Gardens, like you said, it was classic times,
Oh, man.
Classic
classic
stuff.
times. So
If
yeah,
I
this
may, I remember a time when God rest his soul, Beast was with us, and he was at Have a Nice Day Cafe, and he and I were both drinking, and it was a slow night, so we could do whatever we want. I was off work, so me and him started wrestling around, just being silly. And of all the wrestlers at that time, you're never gonna guess who was the one that tried to break us up and tell us to calm down and quit acting like assholes in the middle of a bar. My man that did the I can't remember his other name. The guy that did the Sheik gimmick that got in so much trouble on when they were on SmackDown,
Oh
and he wasn't
yeah,
even an of Arabic descent. He was Italian, some Italian dude from like Jersey.
yes, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, that was always kind of stuck with me. That was kind of funny.
Yeah, that's why he's a teacher now.
Yeah,
that's why he's teaching me. That's
always
definitely
reprimanding somebody like you
You
stop.
know, that's
you.
act like grown ups.
Oh man. So what I need to do? Let me do this real quick. I'm gonna flip back over to the double scene, and I'm gonna come right back, Coco, and you'll be right back. All right.
Whatever you need.
So, all right, hold. Give me a second, people, and we do this. Catch up on a couple things. Let me do this.
Hassan.
And with that being said, let's see here. And we got bam.
Excuse me.
Yeah, this is there we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, now let's go back to Coco. There we go. All right, make sure everything's set. All right, there we go. All right, so first thing we're gonna talk about right here is, of course, we talking about Saturday night's main event and what all happened, what all went on, and it's not like too much because they don't never pack this with too many matches because it's I guess you say there's some type of time limit on this. They what 4 or 5 matches usually on Saturday night main event.
Not even that many.
Yeah,
I thought it was
yeah,
like 3 or 4.
yeah.
Yeah, three or
Four.
four.
I think yeah, four. I'm gonna put four. So with that four, we started off with
Yeah,
Cody Rhodes and Oba. We gonna start with Cody and Oba because since Oba defeated Javon Evans, he went on to take on Cody. But at the same time, we should know. You think are they gonna have Cody pinning Oba? Are they gonna have Oba pinning Cody? Probably not. So how do they end it? Drew McIntyre, of course, he has to come out and just break things up. So will Drew make an appearance in NXT?
that's what I was thinking.
Hmm,
This may be
yeah,
Yeah.
Obafemi's next feud.
yeah, could be interesting.
Okay. I didn't feel if Cody had pinned Oba, that's not hurting anybody.
You know,
They still don't consider the NXT champion to be the. I mean, even though he's a champion, to be that kind of champion, he's not a Raw SmackDown guy, right? So it's not. You lose, and you're losing to Cody of all people. So it's really not hurting you any kind of way. You just go back down to NXT and you beat up everybody else, and then you come back. Right now, yeah, I think Drew is probably going to end up down there in NXT, but I don't think Cody pinning Oba would have been a thing. I think other way around it could have been a thing,
yeah.
but I don't think it would have been anything. I don't think anybody loses that way. Still,
Well, you're right, I guess.
I mean, what's y'all's opinion? I mean, that's just mine.
It's the thing about it. It's like right now you see Oba as a dominant champion. How many times I don't he's got beat by Ricky Saints. Who else has really beat Oba? I can't even
Not
think.
many. But that's the
What's the
thing is
name of Greer?
if you let him lose, then all the credibility he's built like Goldberg, he kind of washes away. So then you got to repackage him right again. So it's like the only way you can do it is that kind of weird finish where something interrupts and goes there. Now, if he starts a feud with Drew, it makes sense. If this is the last thing we see and we just did it just to do it for TV, then it was just a waste of time.
Right.
Yep.
I feel that,
Yep.
and I mean, he's also lost to Tony D'Angelo. That's when he was the North American champion.
He did lose that to
Okay.
D'Angelo. Yeah.
And I'm trying to think. He's taken a couple different losses. This is, I'm saying, it's not unheard of. But again, I don't know. I don't know if many people that are. I mean, I think your true WWE fans will watch all the shows.
Yeah.
Right. I've gone to Tubi and watched Evolve, for Christ's sake. Right.
Yeah.
But
Just by you even mentioned Tubi on the show, it's saying a lot.
Oh yeah,
right.
definitely extra points for that.
Yeah. Exactly.
But it's just like, I don't feel like, if Cody beat him, they shake hands, they do like they did last night, shake hands, raise each other's hands, and he goes back to NXT. It is what it is. But he comes back a better man.
Right. But Oba got to get in the Royal Rumble too. He got to get in the Royal Rumble.
Yeah,
They
for
build him
sure.
up.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Because after he loses to me too, and after he loses the title, the next the next round, I mean the next go around, somebody will eventually beat him. After he loses it, you guys get caught up. You guys, come on.
Right.
What else can you do?
Yeah.
But kind of going back to what T Rock was saying before, other than this Drew McIntyre feud that could possibly happen, who is he going to feud with? Because he's going to get kind of logjam under Punk and Cody and Seth and both the Bees out of the division. Even Logan Paul to a certain extent, he's going to be pushed behind them. So it's like, where's he really going to go? He kind of needs to hang out in NXT where he can be at the top of the food chain.
Right.
Yeah.
Coming in as a mid carder and we're wrestling Sheamus.
Yeah, he's a super dope mid carder, but it's like, what is he going to do all week? It's like, yeah, he's dominant, but he can't get past a certain level of guys.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Good point.
Definitely. I feel you there. Definitely. Because stay dominant in NXT until eventually something happens to have to come up first. Because it's so much. They kind of top heavy right now too, like you said. So
Mm-hmm.
Well, once Brock leaves, AJ leaves, Roman goes and pretty much leaves, then that's 3 spots right there that you've got that you can put more top main event guys in there. You're already going to have one with Braun Breaker. Is anybody else from there going to catapult to the top? We don't know yet. We think Logan Paul because he always kind of dances around there. He's already had title matches already, so he could. But it's really kind of waiting to see what happens after that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. Good take from there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
I forget about LA Knight. Even though he's out right now, they still have him hovering around up there too.
No, everybody's forgotten about LA Knight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. But what I heard is his contract's supposed to be coming up shortly too. What I read in the dirt. So if his contract might be in situations, that might be why they got him out. They put him out for a while, that they can work on that.
But here's my question.
Stay out, go.
Do you think he'll make a big deal in AEW? Because I think he'll start huge and then he'll kind of flounder off and he'll be a mid-carder guy at best.
No, I think he'll be like just about every other. Most of the WWE guys went over there. They start off big, and then the next day, you don't hear from them for months.
Yeah, he'll
Ricochet got lucky.
fight with Hangman or Swerve for a week or two, month or so, and then after that, he's just another dude we just see every week.
Right.
Yeah. Or getting a Don Callis family with the rest of the bozos.
I think between Don Callis and Bobby Heenan, they have the world's largest factions.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Don Callis is trying to go for them old NWO numbers when they got way too big and they had 75 different versions. That's where he's trying to go now.
NWO, exactly how it was.
Yeah, golly.
All right, what happened next on there? I guess I want to say my girls up next, but AJ Styles, Dragon Lee defeat Javon Evans and Leon Slater. Hey, another good one. I gotta give it to him. It was a good match. And how long are we gonna see Leon Slater as in the X Division champion, because it seems like, bruh, come on, NXT, you there. I mean, they doing him just like they kind of gradually brought over the guy, as in Joe Hendry, just like they brought him over to NXT, because now he's signed in a deal with WWE. It's like Leon Slater's slowly coming over also. I don't know. It's just me.
Well, I mean, he gets credibility by winning the belt somewhere else. So when he comes back, and it's just instead of being some cool guy, now he's a champion from somewhere else. So that gives him some shine there. But they haven't really done much with him. Other than all they really do is show them jumping around, and they're like, "Oh, look at all the cool stuff they can do." And I'm like, "All right, cool. I've seen that. I watch AEW. I've seen Private Party. So I'm kind of waiting for them to make the next transition to make him a more evolved character."
Interesting
I am
comparison.
right there with you, Coco. Right there with you. This was a spot match.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This was a spot match. Let me jump off of everything and do flips and turns and all this kind of stuff. And yeah, this was a spot match. This is one of those fast paced, like you said, AEW matches, more of an indie style of wrestling kind of situation that they let him have, you know what I mean, and help, and Best made AJ look really good. AJ doesn't need much help, at
True.
all. AJ's phenomenal for real, phenomenal.
Hmm.
But yeah, just added to his lore. You know what I'm saying? He get in there with the young guys, and yeah, did he mess up? Yes, but he's still getting there with the young guys and do all the spots like that. But this was definitely a spot match. That's all this was.
Good call. Good call. I can see that. And I love the comparison against, God, when you
Private
said
party.
Private Party. I mean, that reminded me,
Yes.
right when he said it, like, oh, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
it's like, good
I thought they
Lord.
were going to sign with WWE at some point.
Mm.
Yeah, I thought that too. And what's up? What's the other ones? The two brothers, but the one's always hurt. The Martin brothers.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know you're talking about.
Dante and
Yeah,
yeah.
the other one,
yeah,
Another
Ice.
high flyer that they don't really get to talk much or do much. It's like we just jump out the ring and that's it.
yeah,
Yeah, pretty much.
yeah,
Yeah.
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 Spot,
Might have
spot times.
the spot of times. But yeah.
Yeah,
I
what do you call it?
um
Spot monkeys. That's
all
what
right,
they
on that
call them.
note.
That's what they call them.
I don't care. It's
It's
just
it's it's like your boy and them.
it's
What the Bucks, the Young Bucks. That's what the Young Bucks are too. That's what they call
okay. Enough of monkeying around.
them.
Let's go snatch some souls with Soul Ruka. Now, if you ain't talking about the biggest win of her career, defeated Bailey, I was shocked because she put
Really?
that. I mean, I was. I didn't think they was going to allow it. I didn't think they was going to let Bailey. But I mean, maybe she wasn't in her right character. I mean, maybe they had the other Bailey, the soft Bailey, in that match. They didn't have the
No,
mean
Bailey's
Bailey.
Bailey's a pillar. She props people up. That's what she does now. She's good, so if you
Yeah,
beat her, you're good.
yeah, that is true. But how long?
Yep.
Plus, we don't even know how long Bailey's going to be there. I think her contract is coming up soon. Also, reading.
I've heard that. Yeah, can
Mm-hmm.
we see a reunite of her and Sasha? That would be cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mercedes Monet. Let's put that
Mm-hmm.
right. Put some respect on Mercedes Monet's
I'm
name.
sorry. Ultimo
There we
Monet.
go. With her 12 belts, I
Is
think.
that yeah, right? Yeah,
yeah.
because she
Yeah.
lost
Yeah,
one. Yeah, so yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I am not. You know how I feel about that. But anyway, I thought this match was okay. It drives me crazy, but I thought this match was okay. You know what I mean? It didn't blow me out of the water. You know what I mean? But it was solid. It was solid.
It was.
I mean,
It
Saul
was.
Ruka got to do her thing. The spot where she did the cartwheel and into the power, and I'm saying to the DDT thing.
Mm-hmm.
That took way too long. She was literally bent over, and after a while, she just let go of the ropes. Like, are you gonna come or not? You know what I mean? You gonna do your little flippy thing or not? It's like, all right, yeah, all right. It didn't knock my socks off, but it was a solid match.
The
They
one thing
did
I
have
will
a.
say is I noticed when I've watched that soul snatcher she does,
Hmm.
it really depends on the other person way more than her because she just flies backwards, kind of
Yeah.
blind. She's like, I know where I'm going, but you got to be there to stick your neck out to get it. And I'm like,
Right,
it doesn't remind me of always the best finishing moves because they're hard to get on people. I mean, it'll look cool when you do it, but it's gonna be hard to pull it off on everybody,
right. Yeah, if you ain't there, you gotta be right there in that corner at that specific place, and you gotta be right over her left shoulder.
right?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean that I just love the move though. But like you said, it depends on the opponent. They got to be at their spot. So
Yeah,
and plus it was a botch during that match also. I think I do remember seeing like how she landed. Was it that match?
Are you talking
Might have,
about the SmackDown match?
it might have been the SmackDown then. Was that?
That was the Rhea Ripley, Zelina Vega, and that was horrible.
Oh yeah. That was
yeah,
it. Yes, that was it with Vega. Ooh, God,
Yeah,
yes. I thought Rhea
I
was.
thought she broke her neck.
Yeah, I thought she hurt herself
Ugh.
on that. Yeah, that was the botch I meant.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But yeah. Ooh, man, these ladies, yeah, out there. But hey, last but not least, I hated it went down like that. Like I said, you don't gotta lose. Everybody does not have to lose on the retirement match. But Gunther
History would tell you
submits.
different.
Gunther submits John Cena in his final match. How many times? What he hit? He hit with the "You can't see me" twice. He's like, "This is the last time I'm doing this." Gunther. He tried to choke Gunther out. I mean, it was. I think it was a decent match. It was good. It was. I'm trying to think of the whole match now. Um, but Gunther, for Gunther to go through what he did, and then you seen, I mean, as in the match to set it up like it, because of course, Gunther's a great opponent at that. He's technician. He's Gunther's old school, as they would say. He just reminds me of those old school wrestlers. I mean, give me some Arn Anderson on him. Give me some Tully
Oh
Blanchard.
yeah,
Give me some Gene Anderson. I mean, it's just, yeah, it's old school. Give me some Ron Garvin or something. I mean, I want it all. I want it
the hand of
Right.
stone, sir.
yeah,
Oh
Yeah,
the
wow.
hands of
right.
stone. Give me some old school wrestlers. That Gunther's that guy, and he's that. I mean, he's the number one villain also with that type and the way he talks to. He don't care, and and then by choking John Cena out, and by him choking him and John Cena tapping, and then by them showing somebody got a picture of John Cena just smiling like, "This is it. This is it." So all right. What was y'all thoughts of the match? What was y'all thoughts?
Go ahead, go.
A couple things. One, the hot rumor that I heard this morning is
Oh,
that when Brock Lesnar retires next year, Gunther is going to be the one that defeats him.
mhm.
So he's almost got like a legend killer, if you will. So if that's the case and they pull the trigger on that, then when Randy Orton retires, he should be the person that retires him, and we could start that whole gimmick up a second time. That would be cool. Um, as far as what you mentioned about Cena smiling, I saw that because somebody said he was just at peace with his career, and this is the quote unquote death of John Cena, and he's fading away into well, not obscurity, but fading away into the distance, if you will. But I did want to pull up something I posted on the website that Ric Flair, Heartbreak Kid, Kurt Angle, and Goldberg, and John Cena all lost. And technically, that's an old school wrestling tradition. We don't do it as much over here, but in Japan, they look at it as if you can win your last match, why are you retiring?
Yeah. Yeah, look at it. Look at it. He's so confused. Don't confuse Coco. Don't confuse him, man.
Sorry.
I mean, yeah, he got some point. It's like, oh, all right, you got me on that. All right, yeah,
Yep, yep.
yeah.
Lay it down. You lay it down. That's what you do. That's how you give up your last match. No, long time tradition. You give back, and he gave back.
He certainly did. Certainly did. Did you see
Yes.
all the stuff about Triple H afterwards? Was what I wanted to talk about next.
Hey, that's
Why they booed him?
exactly.
They booed him. He Triple H or Triple Fraud trended on Twitter afterward.
Bro.
Besides Gunther and the Thank You John Cena, they followed Gunther to the bus
I
and
seen that.
harassed him
Yeah.
and heckled him. He had to get police escorts to the bus. You haven't seen that kind of old school heat since like the 80s. And something like Jim
Yeah.
Cornette would talk about, like, one time in Mississippi, me and the Rock and Roll Express were out, and then it would be some kind of story like that. Where they throw in
Yeah.
Puerto Rico, they threw batteries at my mom. So it was, yeah, you haven't seen heat like that in
Yeah.
forever.
Yes.
Right. Yeah.
And,
It's good though. It's bad, but good.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
especially if he becomes the Legend Killer or Career
Right.
Killer or whatever you want to call him.
But see, I'm looking at well, then you think of like how old school was. We was more. It wasn't. God, what's the word? What's the word I'm looking for? As in, you get stuff offline. You um, gosh, I can't think of the word I'm looking for. How we didn't know as much information about what's going
Oh
on in the background because I was, it was back in the day. You wouldn't believe like these guys
Kayfabe.
hated each other. Kayfabe, yes, the kayfabe back then. You believe, hey, these guys hate each other. So he doing him like that. I dislike him. I hate you. You killed me. You make me sick. You disgust me and everything else. Yeah, you might follow the guys like F you, do, you doing this. But now, the times have changed and we know it's, everybody knows how it's arranged and everything's for, purpose and it's all scripted as of course we'll say. But at the same I don't see, people doing that as much, but they really, I mean, just because it's John Cena. They just hate him because he's the one that retired John Cena. But I'm like, come on, bro. You knew it was coming. It's
yeah,
like what the heck?
Yeah.
But I don't know. Those fans, there's some fans that just, they in it like that though. So hey,
I think it's just because they figure if you can write the story or wherever, however you want to write it, why not end with a happy ending? But then that kind of goes against the principle of what I said before.
right.
So let me ask y'all something because I mean I can't remember and I don't know if I saw this somewhere or not. Did Sting lose his retirement match?
He went out as a
I didn't.
champion. He won the tag
I
titles
thought
with Darby.
that's what I thought. That's what I thought. So he's
Why?
yeah. That was a Tony Khan thing all day long.
Yeah, because Tony
Mm-hmm.
That's a
Khan's a
Tony
fan.
Khan.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a Tony Khan fan thing. All that damn tradition. That was a fan thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh my
Mm.
gosh. Buffalo came back. Buffalo came back. What the heck? Come
They did.
on.
Oh,
Drake
nice.
May.
Ugh.
Anyway, so yeah. So we right there. Look. All right. So let me ask y'all. What was your overall where's it at? The overall show. Your thoughts of their overall show of Saturday Night Main Event.
Go ahead, Coco.
I'll I'll say a C, but with sentimentality, it'll probably go up to like a B plus. The show wasn't that great, and like everything they do that's a quote unquote pay per view now is just half commercials. Like the in between matches just took way too long. You
Yeah.
had time to go outside, walk the dog, make a sandwich, call your girl, hang up with your girl, fight with your girl, and then come back for each match.
And then make up your girl. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah,
Right.
sound like my
You gotta have something
relationship.
to do during commercial break too.
Yeah, I would agree. I would agree with that. Like I said, I don't think show was that great either. I mean, I, it's, I don't know. It's because of NXT folks that are in it. You know what I mean? It's the fact that Randy Orton wasn't a part of it. I feel like should have been a much bigger part of this whole thing with the whole John Cena situation. Again, just me, but yeah, I'm probably gonna give it a. I'll give it a C plus as a show. But like Coco said, as far as when it comes to whole John Cena retirement situation, that what I'm saying that's it get in a totally separate category
We
for
got that
me.
category
That's
coming
yeah,
up. We
yeah.
got that coming
But
up.
as a show, yeah, it was definitely. I give it a C plus.
Right. I feel you.
I've,
I give it back a C myself. C myself. Because it just it's like you're waiting for something to happen bigger than what it is, and it's just never going to happen. Like your hopes are up for I
Yeah.
don't know. It's just something else needs to be like like the couple match, even like the Cody Rhodes, the AJ Styles now match. I think it could have been something more added on. I mean, if y'all, this is like a Raw. I mean, it could be like that. A SmackDown. I mean, even the Saturday Night Main event's supposed to be one of y'all big shows, even though it's not a PLE or whatever else. But it should be bigger than a SmackDown and Raw. Hell, they've had SmackDown and Raws better than this.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
So, mm,
Yeah.
I
I
don't
think
know.
it's weird because you have half of it you're showing new people and you're trying to get people excited about something that's going to come down the pike, if you will, and then the other half of the show is all nostalgia. Look how long this guy's been part of your life. You were a kid when you watched him. Now you're an adult. Now he's leaving. Da da da. And it's a weird opposite going back and forth to kind of how you feel. The whole thing is like, okay, I'm excited to see these cool new people show up on the show, but the reason we're here is kind of sad because we're trying to watch him and he's leaving and it's not going to be the same. And once he's basically of this generation right now, he's the domino. He falls, AJ falls, Brock falls, Randy Orton will fall later. You'll have a handful of people. I think when I looked at it, they had up to like 2030. I think Punk's scheduled to retire in like 2030. So it's going to be a reunion tour for like the next 5+ years.
All right. Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, let me ask y'all something real quick because it was also rumored that this match, the John Cena match, was going to be the first match, right?
Yeah,
Had
remember?
y'all felt? Would y'all? How would y'all felt any different about the show had it been the first
Yeah, I could have gone to sleep at 9,
That's what I
eight
said.
thirty maybe, depending on how we played it.
Right.
Right. Right.
I
Okay.
mean,
Yeah. Yeah. I
yeah,
was
it
hoping
was
y'all feel the same way as I did.
right. I mean, it was snowing and all. I was like, I got home, then I pretty much rewound. All right, I don't even know if you call it anymore, rewind, but it's like I started the show from the very beginning after the show's already started. So I had
Yeah.
to kind of not look at Facebook or anything, no updates. So then hoping that ESPN don't update us. But yeah, I could have other than coming home and watching live, I could have stayed out and watched it,
Yeah.
last because I could have started a movie earlier. With John Cena, like if it was the first match, and they did what they should have done, kept it because even other people, you want to come and watch John Cena. If that's what your purpose is, coming
Yeah.
to turn this show on to watch John Cena's last match, you turn it on, 15, 20 minutes later, you cut it off. Like, oh, okay, that's it. But that wouldn't have been right because, you wouldn't have got all the guys coming down there. You wouldn't have got the Cody and Punk coming down and, praising him and this like that. You wouldn't have got the jorts and the shoes and, and the armbands laid in the ring with them and everything
They
like
were asking for the jorts.
he was asking
I
for the
want to know,
jorts.
why didn't he take off his knee pads? He took everything off, but why'd you leave the knee pads on? That was weird.
Had to slide back out of that ring.
Yeah, I guess.
Right.
Him touching the wall on the way out was kind of sad, though.
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
I was like, oh well. Never
It's
really.
like, oh well.
Yeah, back in the day, I was still one of those back in the day. Like, John, you got a package set. I mean, you got so many moves. Then
Oh
they
yeah.
like, then it was like back in the day. Then it was went to John, you can't wrestle. Then it's like, oh, he picked up some moves along the way. Like, okay, he came a long way from what he was. But hey, but with that, let me go here. Let me go here. What do I want? Do I go
I
to?
do have
Oh,
one question, if I may.
let me bring the.
Huh.
I didn't bring the guy out. There we go. What's up?
I heard this on a different show, and I thought I'd ask you all this because that was a really interesting theory. For when we grew up until just recently, if you ever said pro wrestling, the first name you said was Hulk Hogan. Now, granted, he got in some trouble, and I'm not going to even address that. But with all the things that happened when John Cena said he was going to retire, Google made a thing about John Cena. All the teams that he used to wear jerseys of posted him on there. It seems like it was a more worldwide announcement and like an event that he
Hmm.
retired. Now, granted, Hulk never retired, so you didn't have that same opportunity. But as we get older and the generations go on, are they going to remember him? Or is it going to be John Cena as the person you think of? Is like, I used to watch pro wrestling kid. Oh, you mean like John Cena? Instead of saying like Hulk Hogan.
Yep. For this
I would,
generation. Yep.
yeah, I would
Yeah.
say so. Yeah, for just for a generational thing. Yeah, because I'm sure
Yeah.
we're all Hulk Hogan guys.
For the most part, yeah. I mean, he was what got most of us into it, but I mean,
Right.
they were saying like I think but Cena's run was more like Bruno Sammartino's run back in the day. Now, granted, it didn't get the publicity that Cena's got, but I mean, in some respects, I feel like Cena was way bigger than Hulk Hogan was because Hulk Hogan always stayed in kind of like crappier B level movies. He never got past a certain level. His biggest ratings came on wrestling shows. Cena does TV shows, The Tonight Show. He does all that stuff that he's done, but it seems like he does better at it. He's not
Right.
exactly to the same level The Rock is, but I mean, he's right up there.
Yeah. Yep.
I agree.
I feel
I
that.
would agree with that wholeheartedly. I would
And
agree
then
with
at the
that
same
wholeheartedly.
and then at the same time, his Make a Wish Foundation, as much as he done for them, that was a big, that's big on him for how, heck, what he leads it. He's the most have done it, the Make a
Mm-hmm.
Wish. So
Yeah,
that's another part of it. And
Oh
I
yeah,
was just
that's my favorite
stating
part of
this.
him.
Yeah, I was just stating
yeah,
this. I'm like, this has about to, or this was the biggest retirement of any wrestler that I've ever noticed.
absolutely,
So
absolutely.
with that said, let me see right here some moments that y'all can remember of John Cena's career because you know what, like some stood out moments in these past 23 years.
I heard one today that blew my mind. You ready for this?
Okay.
So I'm listening to be fair, I'm listening to the Cheap Heat podcast with Peter Rosenberg. He also does stuff for Hot 97. They did a tribute. He was talking about that. And he finally, after he watched everything and put everything together and they talked to Cena, when he did the Doctor of Thugonomics and became the rapper gimmick, everybody thought he's been doing that his whole life. They said, so how long have you been rapping? Because he even did a freestyle a few minutes after that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, about 5 months when they told me to start this. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
That wasn't
Yeah,
something you had in your back pocket. You always just kind of thought it was kind of cool to do it with your friends in school, blah, 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 blah. Nah, bro. I did it for 5 minutes. I did it 5 months. They told me to do this, so now I'm doing it. The same way they said he
yeah,
learned Mandarin. They're like, we're going to China. He's like, word, I'll learn Mandarin in 3 months.
yeah. It's crazy. That's crazy. Highly intelligent person.
Oh, yeah.
Highly intelligent person. Um, I guess for me, the John Cena moment was I guess we can call it the beginning of the ruthless aggression era.
Mm-hmm.
And they let him be that guy for it. Now, obviously, come out with the little trunks on and and all that stuff. Because I think when he was in OVW, he was what the prototype.
Prototype.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Even back in
Yeah,
California.
yeah, yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? See, he did a lot of, and he was even a great promo guy then. You know what I mean? So, but obviously he studied the game. But I want to say the beginning of the ruthless aggression era for me, for Cena.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. His raps were fire.
Yeah.
fire.
And it's fun. It's funny with the thugonomics though, because I remember watching an interview. I don't know if it was with Stephanie or somebody, but where he said, like you was saying, Coco, where he came up with, I think they said something about, trying to get him because how he was kind of, I'm trying to think where it was between when he was started and then the thugonomics came where he like they was like, what can you do? Like Stephanie, I think, even said something to him like, and he
Yeah,
came
the
up with
back of
this
the bus
rap.
story.
Yeah, the back the
Yeah, yeah,
bus. That's
back
what
up.
it was. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes. So by that, it's something right there. But I think even one of the time, even though this is later in his career, was when him and The Rock was going at it at a point. And if anyone knows me, y'all know how I feel about Fruity Pebbles. So if you know, you know. If you know, you know. And he talking about The Rock about the Fruity Pebbles. Him and John Cena were just going at each other off and on. And it used to have me dying. I'm telling you. It's like you just never know what they might say next. And him and
yeah.
okay, another thing, even though this is kind of off of it a little bit, But I think somebody who should have kind of a little bit of a little role into that, even though they made his role kind of outside and complaining about it, I think the Miz should have been a little bit more doing his little tour, retirement tour. Cause did he have a match against the Miz? Any?
Yeah,
I
I
don't.
don't think this year, no.
Yeah.
But they also
not
said
this
that
year.
he offered them 200 dates and they turned it down, and that other than a few things, they mostly were kind of just flying by the seat of their pants. The Dominic thing, I think the AJ thing, and somebody else, and the Brock thing were all just kind of like, it just kind of happened, and you're like, okay, whatever. And they didn't have a plan, like a long plan. That's why I think that heel turn was so trash.
Oh
That could have
God,
been
Trash,
so good.
man,
So trash.
trash, so trash.
man, yeah. And by
God, it was the worst ever.
man, and it's funny about you saying that because what I missed that. Yeah, their whole retirement tour. that was the trashiest of anything. I mean, the whole that's what got me. And when they first did it, I was thinking like, this is not gonna work. I think I might even said it back in the day. I'm like, I don't see this. It just seems too fake. And
Real cheap stunts.
yeah, it really didn't work. And even when it came down to it, John Cena knew it didn't work. He was just like, yeah, this is enough. And they took, I'm like, he just went back to the old John Cena and like you didn't even blink an eye. Like it just happened one night. Like, okay, back to me.
What happened about him selling his soul? We
I
done with
mean,
that
Trash,
too.
right?
Yeah.
trash. It was all trash. It was just nothing made any sense at all. You never saw the Rock show back up again.
Never.
Nothing. You did. It was just complete garbage. Nobody took it seriously. Even as a heel, they were still cheering him like he was a face. They couldn't get away from it. They knew they couldn't get away from it, and they had to obviously go back. But yeah, that was the most trashiest thing ever. I'm glad they corrected that.
I don't know if it would
Yeah.
really count as a correction.
Well, that's true, but damn, I'm glad they. God bless it. I was so angry because I
Yeah.
didn't even buy it. I didn't buy it at all. It's just like,
Yeah.
what is this?
Yeah.
And like the whole lack of music and everything else is just like, and you didn't change your style. It's like, what happened? But then I think what really redeemed everything is that AJ Styles match with him when they started doing moves from everybody else as a love letter to all the people that they've wrestled in the past or friends with or whatever. I mean,
Right.
that's going to go down as probably one of his greatest moments. I mean,
Yeah.
besides the bars and everything else that he's done in this, and coming back, extra quick to get in the Royal Rumble or whatever it was, that one's probably going to be my favorite thing because you don't really see that until sort of now, but you mostly see that on indie places and not in the Fed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That AJ Styles and that AJ Styles and John Cena match. Oh, that had me like how you fall in love with hip hop. That was just like watching some classic. Like, oh, hold up, was that? Did he just do AJ? Yes, I loved it. It
Yeah.
was
Well,
great.
he said
It was great.
he said AJ was the best to ever do it.
Yeah.
He said that might piss Sean off a little bit, but he said that AJ is the best.
and
Well, it
like
reminds me of
that,
that Common song. What's the Common song where he talks about hip hop and he makes it sound like it's a girl he knew through
I
the
used to
years?
I used to love her.
I used to
There
love
you
her.
go.
Yeah.
That's referred me. That's what I was
Fantastic.
thinking of when I was saying it. Yeah. Yep. I mean, with that, you can't. I mean, now I'm talking about the whole tour though. So just judging, and as we were saying by their when he came back, let's say that when he knew that, look, this is what I'm going to do. I'm return on this in December of 25. I'm going to go this many months. He won that. Won that. He called out, look, I'm going out the title. They gave him the title. So right there, he's like, okay, they're gonna give him the title for the 17th that he can be 17. What's that? Can't see
Never seen.
17. Yeah, never seen
I
17.
see.
So make him the greatest in their listing. And
Fill out the Grand
then
Slam.
right, then there we go, right there. Then got make him the Grand Slam champion. Like, are they gonna do this? Yes, they are. But I love the opportunity he gave Dominic, all that exposure with him. So with that, I mean, I give the tour great. Other than how it started, kind of like you said, that old heel turn crap. No, they could have kept that, and they could have went a totally different direction. But other than that, some of the matches, like I don't like how he let Brock destroy them. I didn't like that at all. It was a smash. Like, come on, it was terrible. I mean, I can't think of too many more matches though that went that I didn't care for. But other than that, yeah, I think it was decent. I mean, they gave him a grand for though. I mean, he's gonna have
Oh yeah.
might have a
Yeah.
freaking movie after this and a whole series. So hey, John Cena.
We shall see.
And hey, and he's pretty good. Peacemaker. The Peacemaker.
Yeah.
I like the Peacemaker. I
Yes.
do.
Fantastic series.
Mm-hmm. Oh man. So with that, I mean, that's
Yeah.
to wrap it up right there. With
Yeah.
that,
Absolutely.
any more info you got for us, Coco?
No, that's what I was going to look at. I couldn't pull up quick enough, but trying to see all the people he wrestled this last year in there. But I mean, you know, there's not going to be much to be said other than what we've already said. He did a great job. We're going to miss him. He tried to put over new people. That's kind of where his legacy is going to stand. I mean, he's never going to be somebody that you remember as somebody that had the best matches ever. But I mean, I think he's had a bigger cultural impact than most of the other wrestlers.
Yes,
Absolutely.
that's it right there. That's what
Absolutely.
makes him stand out.
Cultural impact.
Yep, that's what makes him stand out because when bro, like when I'm thinking of some of the greatest wrestlers in all time, I don't. I look at like Ric Flair. I'm one day I'm just gonna look at Ric Flair. And even when I was little, I'm telling you what pissed me off when I was young. Just think about this when we talking about great wrestlers. I was one of the guys that kept up with Mid South. We 12 o'clock every Saturday. We watching Mid South. We watching Dirty King Lawler do his thing. That was the guy. What pissed me off when he went to WWE and they made him, it was like he was a punk. Like Jerry Lawler kept getting beat up and smashed, but I'm like, this ain't the right Jerry Lawler. Like, what did y'all do with the King? Like, he is terrible.
Well, that was an old Vince thing. You can't be
Yeah,
better than his guys because that makes him
Right.
look bad. So you got to
Right.
bury you, and then after a year or two, then you can bring him back up and say, "Well, he is the greatest thing ever." But not when he first gets here.
yeah,
Yeah.
that was
Yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah, I felt the same way. I was a dirty Dutch guy myself.
Dirty Dutchman.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
Dirty Dutch.
Yeah. Shoot him and Shoe Baby.
Ooh.
Go.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, buddy. Love me some dirty Dutch. You should have seen the look on my face when I realized that's who your boy was with Jack Swagger.
Back
I
in
was
the
like,
Oh
that's
day.
yeah.
dirty. I'm like, that's dirty Dutch. So disappointed. I was so disappointed. That's not the dirty Dutch I remember. But then again, I mean, yeah, he's 80 years old, but I get it.
Man, whew, time has flew. All right, people. Hey, we like to thanks to Coco for coming on and join us today.
Thank you all for
He's
having me. I
been yeah,
appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Appreciate you, bro.
yeah, yeah. I mean, most definitely appreciate you. We have to get you coming back again and join us. Hey,
Oh, for
we're gonna
sure.
have plenty of time because hey, that's one thing about wrestling. It never stops. So we got
Never.
never stops. It's an ongoing season, and hey, with so much stuff that's coming on with with AEW, it's uh I just touched. Some of y'all AEW fans, sorry for the day, but we want kind of dedicated to Cena. He is the guy to that point, so we dedicated to Cena. Next, we'll get back on the Continental tournament that's going on, the Classic tournament. I still trying to understand it myself, but and everything else. We
Yeah.
got Swerve going on, Swerve, Hangman, Samoa Joe, Travis Guy. So with that, we'll catch back up with you next week and get more into it. Until then, thanks for tuning in to Submission Session where we put you in a chokehold and tap out. With that being said, we'll get with you. Everybody, y'all have a good one until next time. Thank you very much.